Hi, and welcome to this tutorial on how to use and navigate the Realist Reports. While the Realist Property Detail Report gives you a wealth of information on a property, including physical characteristics, location, sale, foreclosure, mortgage information, and more, in this video, we'll explore some of the more specialized reports available in Realist that truly give a holistic view of a property. Whether you're looking for comparables, need to run a flood report, or just want to know more about the general area surrounding a property, the reports in Realist can paint a clear picture of not only properties you or your clients are interested in, but also provide insight into different neighborhoods surrounding that property as well. Before we start examining the reports more closely, please note that not all of the reports shown in this tutorial may be available for your MLS. We'll start with the Comparables report. Just by clicking the Comparables tab at the top of the screen, you'll see that you automatically come up with 10 different comparable properties from which you can run your report. The properties are plotted on the map at the top and also available for viewing on the grid. Additionally, you'll see summary statistics that show values for the high, low, and median values of the returned comparable properties. Click the Search Criteria icon in order to access the default preferences set for this report. Here, you can make changes to the number of comps returned and how they're sorted in the grid. Next, you can decide to include photos and estimated values for these properties. After choosing your data source, you may then select various characteristics your comp should have, including distance from your subject property, stories, bedrooms, bathrooms, and prices. Then you'll see drop-downs that allow you to keep your comparables within a specified geographic area other than the radius surrounding your subject property. Next, you can select the time period between which your comps should be sold and even keep them within a specified percentage of the living area or lot area of your subject property. Leaving style blank is recommended due to lack of data for this field in many counties. And lastly, it's suggested that you keep the land use code as same as subject to ensure returning relevant comps. You may then choose to submit your changes for only the comp report you're running right now, or hit Save and Submit to change your preferences for all comp reports going forward. Back on the previous screen, either use the map to geographically select or eliminate comps, or you can also click the List View icon that hides the map and shows a full view of the comparables. Here, you can check or uncheck your desired properties, then click Generate Report at the bottom of the screen. This takes you to your comp report, where you'll again see your comps plotted on a map. Then the search criteria used to find the comps, summary statistics, and lastly, a list of your selected comps to compare to your subject property. Using the arrows, just scroll to the right to see more properties out of view. To change your comps, hit Edit Report. Then either add or remove comps as necessary, and hit Generate Report again. Now that we've finished with the comp report, let's move to the neighbors report. This report will find you your closest neighbors to your subject property and display them on the map and in a list below, similar to the comp report. Clicking the Search Criteria icon allows you to decide how many neighbors you'd like to return and allows you to keep them within a specified geographic location, aside from the radius surrounding your subject property. Next, we'll move across the tabs to the top and take a look at a neighborhood profile report. The upper section of this report uses United States Census data and is aggregated by the zip code where the subject property is located. Here you'll see population stats, housing stats, information on quality of life, and education. Then you'll see a list of schools within a specified radius of your subject property listed below, including relevant information and stats about each one of those schools. Below that is a list of different categories of businesses within a specified radius of the subject property as well, including names, addresses, phone numbers and descriptions of those businesses. As with most other reports, click the Search Criteria icon to access the report preferences. Here you can set up specifics about what types of businesses and schools to return, as well as how far away from the subject property you'd like to find them. Next, we'll move to the Assessor Map report. Static assessor maps are stored as TIFF files. These will open in whatever program is associated with opening image files of that type on your own computer or device. Closing out of this report, we'll move to the Flood Map report next. This is just a report version of the Flood Map overlay available in the Realist Map tools under Boundaries. Here you'll see if the property is in or near a flood zone, and relevant information from FEMA regarding these flood zones, including the panel and panel date. Lastly, we'll move to building sketches. These will show the shapes and the dimensions of any buildings located on this parcel. You may also print or email any or all of these reports using the print and email buttons at the bottom of each report. Choosing Quick Print will generate a PDF for the report you're currently viewing. Selecting Customize will allow you to choose which of all the reports you'd like to print. Email works the same way, but provides you with an email template which you can use to send emails directly from Realist with the reports as PDF attachments. Just make sure you include a reply to address to ensure replies are returned to that reply to email address. And also, don't forget to add your own email signature at the bottom. You can always access any of the report preferences by clicking on the gear icon at the upper right of the Realist screen. Then click Reports. This allows you to change any of the report preferences that we showed you how to access via the Search Criteria icon at the top of every report. As you can see, the Realist reports offer you more than just information about specific properties. Whether it's flood maps for a neighborhood, nearby schools, finding comparables, or any other piece of information you need to know, the Realist reports offer you a comprehensive view of any area and provides you the knowledge you need to impart to your clients to help them make important decisions. Please take a look at some of our other tutorials to learn more about all of the valuable features Realist has to offer.